Alright, based on the feedback from my comment section, I see that people want some more certification content, so I'm going to start this off with the 1101, the first test for the A+. So, as far as content on the exam, I'm sure everyone who's looked into the A+ has heard this a lot already, but printers. You're going to need to know a lot about printers and a lot about printer troubleshooting, so don't neglect that when you're going through your studies. It's going to be a big part of the test. In that same vein, you're going to need to know a lot about projectors and projector troubleshooting. So things like burnt out bulbs or dead pixels, you're going to need to know why that happens and how you can fix it. The 1101 is mostly on hardware, so things like CPU, RAM, power supply, as well as different cable types, so fiber or copper, and cable tools like different testers and cable crimpers and when or how you would use those. You'll also need to know different connector types, so all the different types of USB. That's going to come up on the test. And aside from the main hardware-specific things, you'll need to know a few common ports like Telnet and SSH, as well as protocols like UDP or TCP. And you'll need to know some common network types, so personal area network, local area network, wide area network, all the way down the list. There is a lot of troubleshooting specific information on this test, so knowing what different treble beeps mean what, or different screens mean what, but in my experience that didn't make up a huge portion of the exam. As far as studying goes, I've mentioned in previous videos that I always recommend Jason Dion material, either on Udemy or on his website, but I've heard a lot of good things about Professor Messer as well. He's just not my cup of tea, so that's going to come down to personal preference. And as a disclaimer, you can also use CertMaster if you're a WGU student and have access to it, but I don't like it. I know a lot of other people that don't like it, so I would definitely explore your other options. While you're studying, make sure to do some practice tests and find some practice labs because those lab-based questions can be pretty hard on CompTIA exams. But if you follow that advice and you make sure you're well prepared going into the exam, you won't have any problems. Good luck!